not quite ready to go yet because there has been a new update, so I kinda have to what is it exactly? Right, I have to get a new scenario start file to reflect the updates and the dialogue, I think it is. Yeah, for this scenario, it's the dialogue has been updated. And yeah, of course, as usual, I also have to wait for False Dragon. Then, hi Inferno. As you can see, I'm just getting a new scenario start file for the next scenario, so the new dialogue is actually reflected. And hi Discusharado, and hi Patrons Alert. So I guess for now we're just waiting for Forest Dragon. Wait, what? Oh, nice. Right, the update also had some changes for this specific scenario, which we actually could take a look at right now. I mean, why not? So this should be all as usual. I completely overlooked that. So he uses incantation of power indeed, and now the ceiling is gonna come down, but only the ceiling and nothing else. Damn it! I've just accidentally damaged my palace. That's gonna be expensive to fix. So yeah, this is the same as always. Then okay, yeah, this is also as usual. But considering that, okay, I guess this skips the whole thing. Fair enough. Oh no, this only happens after I summon the elemental. So now I'm just wondering how this affects this Easter egg. This is the same. This is also the same. Okay, what did she say? Damn it. For the record, Forest Dragon, if you're around, then now would be a good time to tell me that you are around, so I can... in that case, I would basically just skip to the next scenario. Okay, say because Jafar is not part of the scenario in the previous way. Nothing happens when I walk around for the 6th time, but the 8th time still works. And Samir got Jafar's line for this to destroy this thing. So that's the same, and yeah, much better. Then we got a new gate. Okay, there's still the rubble, so that's also fine. And now we're gonna do this and just take a look at the changes. So this is a bit awkward that the death elemental is still around while I talk, but well, it's not that bad. Okay, this is all the same if I'm seeing correctly. Right. Like they were just talking about that he still needs a deputy and Jafar walks in. Ah, there you are. Which of you thought it was a good idea to use an incantation of power indoors? I was on my way to take a bath and then I see a beam of light and the floor breaks in front of my eyes. As if I wasn't traumatized from the lizards enough already. So both of them look at Zemir because it was his idea. I will neither confirm nor deny. Damn banishers. So, to change the topic, Jafar, weren't you supposed to... Okay, yep. So yeah, this is basically still the same, just move to a different point of the discussion. Yes, yes, this is also the same. Also the same. Okay, all the same. Then this is still Forest Dragons, just so I don't forget it, and at this point I'm gonna ask again, Forest Dragon, are you around? Okay, and since Forest Dragon has given no sign yet, I'm just gonna wait a couple more seconds. I also pinged him on Discord, just so he's still hoping that he's around. If not, then it is what it is. Okay, and something I can point out now is, like, this is all the same compared to previous scenario, but there is now a lamp, a golden lamp, which represents me having a great Jin in my army. And Forest Dragon has arrived, so let's go. For the record, what we did in the previous 5 minutes is go over Tatar to see what changes the removal of the scene enacted. Also, as you can see, the circle is nearing completion more and more. The construction of the Great Circle was carried on. Under the superintendence of Mehir, it was connected to the Tatarbar's portal, and 3 months later the outer ring was complete. The next phase of construction was initiated. The cities of the Trinity were to be linked with Alchemisia. Also, smaller stabilizing circles were to be made inside the outer circle. Thousands of workers from the capital were hired to ensure swift progress with the project. Mehir, like the other leaders of the Trinity, was free to do as he wished, because the outer, largest part of the circle was finished. But there was an opportunity to test his new skills in battle. Some days ago one and Ifriti revolted against his master in Sud-Afar and fled to the Great Desert. Well, things like this themselves are fairly common. What made this particular incident special was that the Ifriti persuaded other magical creatures to follow him, which was quite worrying for the High Council, as the last time something similar had happened was during the Red Cult's rebellion. If left ignored, the crowd of rogue magical beings could slowly grow into a real threat to the cities of Trinity, and eventually the capital. Scouts discovered that the location of these beings was near Tatar, so as the city's ruler, it was Mehir's responsibility to eliminate them. Wow. Words. So yeah, I would like to point out 2 typos in this one, and where is it? Disturbed themselves. So yeah, that's where. Like, they fled from there and they managed to get there, and this scenario is called Abyssal Rebellion. Fittingly. There they are, sticking out like blots on the landscape. What are these deserters doing in this deserted part of the desert? Really? Well, so the mighty mayor of Tatar finally noticed our existence? Here to snuff out the spark of rebellion, I assume? Look, how about you just surrender calmly? Back home in the Abyss you will be even better off than roaming the deserts. We want what's best for you. Deportation, as usual, for your sake, not ours. I'm sick of living under your anthropocratic rule. You force us to serve you, barely giving us any rights, and banish any magical being who dares to disobey you. If you're not content, just ask your local banisher for a quick trip back to the Abyss. Believe me, under different circumstances, being deported and having my memories of this damned world wiped is an offer I'd gladly accept. But as if living under rain here wasn't unbearable enough already, we soon even have to endure it even in the Abyss, our very homeland, thanks to the construction of the damned Great Circle. I must stop this madness at all costs. If I cannot convince your kind to cease the construction, then I have no choice but to stop it by force. Seems like there's no negotiation now. Got any advice? My. I've seen quite a few abyssal diehards in my time as a banisher, but this one is a real pleasure to my eyes. Such strength, such extraordinary charisma and rhetoric. I'm not surprised at all that he managed to persuade so many beings to follow him. So yeah, but this is one, okay, this is certainly a typo. Wait, are you on a spell too? This was supposed to be easy. My first mission as a leader and the personification of destruction on the horizon. It's dawning on me now why Sheriff hasn't attended to the matter himself. You think that Super Efreet will let me and Mega Circle him? I'd better summon an army of Jinn. I strongly advise you, my league, not to summon them. They can fall to the Efreet's will, if I may say so, and join him, although there is a small chance that it won't happen. From my experience, I know that some beings are always loyal to their masters, but we shouldn't risk it, especially considering your Jinn are unaccustomed to you. Also, do not use red entities at all, because they are rebellious by nature, and near this Efreet, they will surely revolt against us. Of course, this is only advice. You can do whatever you want, Malik, as long as you keep in mind the consequences. What about Rushdie? She's half good, but also half evil. Her blue half should be immune to the Efreet's persuasion, but I can't guarantee that. Wait. Why didn't you tell me about this earlier? I could have left her in the palace. In my palace. You didn't ask, Malik. You fool! She's one of the ultimate beings. If she turns against us, we'd be doomed, or we're going to be doomed? Certainly a typo. You'd better tell me how we should defeat the damn Efreeti before he gets a chance to turn Rushdie against us. My league, use elementals. They are unable to think, and thus impossible to delude. You can also use powerful blue beings such as Horamis or wonderful Jinn. They would never betray us. Do not summon any intelligent beings except them. Make sure to use as many dispels and banishes as you can. Also, stay close to your troops in the back, and use the power of your Mega Circle to strengthen and heal them. No Jinn, no red entities, no oasis, no very terrain, and an army of Ramidatus and Efreet in front of us. This is going to be interesting. By the way, the sheer amount of rogue Efreet is an excellent opportunity to stock up on the dimensional gates. Good idea. My brethren, time to give the giants a lesson that they shall never forget. For freedom! For freedom! Down with the tyrants! Death to the false queen! So now I can level up my Grand Summoners to Summons Master. All my Grand Summoners who received Amnest in early scenarios will advance to Summons Master upon recall automatically. And I and my neutral summoners can permanently summon Jinn and keep them between scenarios, which is different from previous scenarios. So okay, if turns run out, nothing happens apparently. Also a note, I won't be able to recall Zamir after the scenario, as he will always remain in Tartabar. Also, Zamir's death is not a condition of Toulouse. So let's look at what was written in the chat. Patience Reloaded was pointing out that they are only Efreet and red-yellow Rami are part of the rebellion. No non-sentients, no blue ones, which makes sense. Which was also explained by Zamir afterwards. Like, blue beings can join them, but the red beings are far more easily convinced, are basically in their sway to begin with. And Forest Dragon is saying that Jinn can technically be used here with safe scumming, because there's every turn there's a chance of them turning to the enemy side, unless I manage to advance them to level 3. And for the record, that is something I am going to do because I want a wonderful Jinny this very scenario, which means I have to use a wonderful Jinn. I have to use a great Jinn, this great Jinn, Forest Dragon. But for now, let's show you what happens if I get a red being. Like, I'm gonna undo this, but just so you can see. Join me, I'll allow you to do what you truly want, to destroy, to kill those who enslaved you. Yes, yes, I see the truth now. Time for the mortals to die. Malik, what have I told you? Damn, I forgot. So much for him being, well, competent. Alright, I kinda have to activate this stuff. Then yeah, this is what happens. If I recall a great genie. Be careful, Malik. Lesser blue beings could up being swayed by their 3D when we least expect it. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. If you say so. So yeah, he gives the warning again, but this one at least doesn't immediately turn. Also, I can't undo this recalling. Not by doing undo. Damn. So here we've got Iggy Toad, which for some reason lost all their XP. Okay, whatever. Like Forest Dragon, see? There you are. I already did that. I also ensured that it would be part of this replay as well. Do you have any more? I do not have any more Grand Summoners. Whoops, I invested maybe a bit too much into Heavy Summoners. Whatever. Then first of all my Water God, because they can Metamorph. Then level 2 units, the Fire Avatar, the Earth Avatar, so I can get my gods. Right, I do have gods of all kinds already, whoops. And... right. Actually, can dimensional gates be swayed? That would be kind of funny, but probably not. I mean, technically they are sentient, so... but yeah, actually not. It would be kind of funny, but it's just not the case in this matter. Then this guy, this one is gonna stay here. And as you can see, there's sand and there is some hills in between. But yeah, that's pretty much all that is there to it. Okay, First Ring is saying they can't, and I have no idea who or what can't or not. So I'm confused. My, voodoo F here. Isn't that the holy Rashirami herself? You'd like to call yourself a goddess, but last time I checked the dictionary the word wasn't exactly synonymous with slave. No authority whatsoever. Authority? I am the goddess of all Ramis and the queen of the Red Abyss, for crying out loud. In the Abyss, yes, you were in charge. But face it, in this dimension your subjects really obey the summoners, not you. While the humans try to give you an illusion of authority, no amount of acting can conceal the simple truth. Face it, you're nothing more than just a puppet. Tell me, why do you even serve the humans in the first place? Normalas obeyed them and asked us to aid the humans to the best of our ability. As someone as wise as he says we should do it, it is our duty, Resifo. Ask yourself, my dogmatic foe, why would the first genie stoop so low as to obey the whims of mortals to begin with? What would a mere Ifriti know about Normala's goals? He is far more intelligent than both of us combined. His goals are not for us to know or question. What would I know, you ask? More than you'd think. I admired him, listened to his each and every word, read and reread all that he has written dozens of times. I agree with you about his intellect. He is the greatest mind of the entire Abyss. Above all, he is a philosopher, one with the power to put any of his theories into practice. When the humans accidentally summoned him, he was utterly fascinated by the mortal world's concepts, which were completely alien to the Abyss. One might say he became utterly obsessed. It reached a point that he slowly started shaping the abyss to resemble the mortal's world, and introducing the mortal world to the abyss. I suspect his servant persona was little more than a facade to make the humans comfortable with his presence. After all, it's far easier for mortals to talk to someone who they view as their servant, instead of the mysterious godlike being he truly is. As for Alchemisia, I suspect it was one of his many experiments, perhaps to see what a civilization uplifted by abyssal magic would be like. Alas, as much as I respect him, I have no intention of being just some insignificant variable in his experiment. And neither should you. So yeah, now they start moving. So I also realized I don't have that much gold actually. And funny enough, they have a lot of gold, but they have no ability to recruit at all. Like, this is kinda weird, honestly. So I'm probably gonna go back one turn, because there's not much of a use to having level 2 dispellers against those kind of units who cannot be dispelled up by them. I'm mostly going for this. Nope, that's not what I wanted, damn it. I'm going for this specific dialogue. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. Unfortunately, this is the last dispeller I brought. We don't have any more available. Only 5? You've got to be kidding me! I thought Tartaba had more! You see, Tashka is still at our guild. Forgive me, Malik, but due to his policies, we weren't allowed to train more dispellers. Excellent. We're fighting against an entire army of red beings, and I've got only 5 dispellers to work with. If we survive this madness, I will make sure to remove these absurd limitations. Why the hell did he even make them in the first place? Indeed. So yeah, and I have better choices available than 5 dispellers, especially if I only got an unlimited amount of gold. So in first Dragon was pointed out that indeed dimensional gates cannot be swayed. Oh, this is not part of the map anymore. Interesting. Damn, because I do have banishers, 3 of them, and obviously they are far more useful than just some dispellers. I might go for a couple of them, but not as many as this. Actually, oh, I can't undo this. Right, so what I was wondering, if I recall this guy, they obviously have already leveled once and have 34 XPs over, so they should technically be retaining them, but they don't. They just get 0 instead, which is a bit weird. Actually, how much XP does this guy? 168. Nice. Nice. Anyway, I have my dispellers. I would like to have this guy. I also would like to have this guy. And then, actually, how many of those? I gotta check my advancements for now. I've got 1 air avatar, 2 earth avatars. Oh, 3. Yeah, okay, 3 fire avatars. That makes sense. And 1 water avatar. But yeah, okay, that also makes sense. So I need 1 more water avatar and 1 more air avatar. Patience reloaded. No, I have not recalled Forest Dragon yet, because they can be swayed, and I would like to wait as long as possible until that happens, until I have to take that risk. Where's the... okay, level 2. I'm gonna go at those 2 for sure. So yeah, we had that. As I said, Forest Dragon, I will recall them, but I'm gonna do it later, so I won't have to basically fudge the RNG to retain that unit. Air, of course, because it's the fastest. Then that one as well. And now I have a lot of gold left, and I'm wondering what the hell I should be recalling. For example, this guy maybe. And what do I else have? Like this one I can't get then. I could technically get that one, but not that useful actually. And at this point I would indeed invest against in this palace. Or at least in 4 of them. Because I still need enough gold to recall Force Dragon. Actually... Heck, I was thinking maybe I should wait one more turn, but then I will have run out of gold. So this is the warning again, and in this case I have to save because there is a chance of them turning, and it would be bad. Also, by the way, look, this is pretty strong, indeed, but he is strong. Is he stronger? I think he is. Like, first of all, 62 hit points. No, that's the same. Huh. Like 31. Okay, they are actually just as strong. There's no difference. Fine. Fine. That's a shame. Shame. Okay. I really thought that Raceful was actually stronger than them. Don't know why I was wrong. And I still don't know why those two Damaramis never attacked. They have never done. Like they always stick around. They do not charge at me like the others. And that's kinda weird. Okay, and like this guy would attack me because there is no... There's a dune over here, but not over there. Okay, nothing happened, and I'm sending her away because of reasons, which you're gonna find out about soon enough. There's also... Okay, no, I can't do that. I could do that. So they get to choose which of them they attack, but both of them are strong and both will get healed. So there's no risk like that. And it's daytime the whole time, so my summoner units get a damage bonus, which is nice. And gotta save again because of that guy. Ishtar Imar! Dear Normalis, what the hell is... Oh. So what they did, they turned this one. Which is why I'm gonna do this. Okay. Ishtar Imar. Again. Dear Normalis, what the hell is this? This is, by the way, a typo. Is that a 3D processing or magical beings? I honestly have no idea. Okay, but now I really gotta... If I can actually do this, or if... Nope, I have to restructure this turn in that case. Like, what I can do is actually recall them later. And... Like, basically, my advantage will anyway be that the enemies rush at me, and the Ifrit are far faster than the Damarami and all that. So I should just wait here. And in that case, I can also wait far longer with recalling that unit and take less of a risk. So I'm gonna get this one. In that case, I'm also gonna skip that move because there's no point to that right now. Then next turn. Okay, I still forgot to move this one again. I gotta get her over there as well. And okay, Patience Reloaded search some unit of the unit description of Tail to Lands Unknown ones, and they think they know why I'm sending Rushdie away, even though they have never played to Lands Unknown this far. It's also related to what Zamir said at the beginning of the scenario, why Mea is so worried about that he didn't... Why Mea is worried about the fact that he didn't leave Rushdie behind. Back in the Abyss, you used to be a powerful figure, one that many kneeled inside of. But now, you've become little more than a pathetic shadow of your former self. You could have easily been the puppeteer, yet you chose to be the puppet. When will you just die? Not anytime soon, that I can assure you. So yeah, still gotta wait for them to just arrive. And yep, luckily there are only 3 great Ifriti things. Huh? Vashti, where are you going? Leave this to me. I'll get rid of that nonsense spewer myself. Against the whole army, you're only going to get yourself killed. I order you to remain in the rear. Shut up and cover me. Dear Normalas, it seems Vashti is no longer under our control. Damn it. Even though she is an ultimate being, she won't stand a chance against an entire army of red beings. Protect her at all costs. We can't risk her dying. So yeah, that's kinda awkward for us, but whatever. And first of all, let's get this dude. Because I cannot much longer... I cannot really wait longer than that. And dispel us, please. There we go. Misclick. So yeah, this should basically be what I want. 5 movement points, whoa! Then let's see if this works. Oh, come on! He really did it instantly. Fine. Fine! I wait one more turn. Okay, so... basically I will need 20 gold for the next turn. So I can recruit as much as I want, as long as the upkeep... Okay, yeah, this is perfect. Or at least it's good enough, let's say it like that. So yeah, this is actually pretty nice because, well, this guy's dead. Just done for. And I'm not complaining about that, that's for sure. Patience Reloaded recommends how about I recruit a different genie as Destruction so far striking doesn't get turned. It might actually work. But I have no guarantees. Die, rebel scum! Sadly, this steals me kinda some XP, but whatever. First of all, this guy totally needs to get back there. And I do not have enough gold to do anything like this. What I can do now is manipulate the numbers of attacks I do. I apply basically. So that... looks, I'm now starting to grow the Mandel Gate collection of my own. Indeed. However, be aware. Do not transform the gate into a genie or a Rami in front of this great Ifriti. He could easily turn them against us. Like, that's also something I could have done. I could have just turned the gate instead. Okay, I really should have gone for this one first instead of this one. So first of all, I'm gonna recall this one. Where are you? There you are. I'm gonna return this one. Totally gonna turn this one first, because then I have a shot at attacking this guy instead. Doesn't work, whatever. And I do kinda have to redo this so that this doesn't work again. It is what it is. and stay back from those, so turn this one instead. So yeah, Patience Reloaded is not exactly wrong about how about recruiting is distraction, but I don't have enough gold for that anymore. Bye. Boom. You can say whatever you want, but this guy is strong. Very strong. Ouch. And I forgot to turn this one into air. Whoops. They can reach. In that case, I would like... Anyway, this guy needs a healer. This one is just here for fun. This is to make a better lineup. And let's see. Okay, why do they even attack them? Oh, because they have a shot at killing them. Fair enough. Yep, that makes sense. In that case, I do have to kill this one anyway. Sorry, but you left me no choice. Oh, come on! So if I do that... Ah, damn it. What can I do instead? Okay, let's see if this works better. Yep, that works better. Yeah, sadly, my first dimensional gates are just gonna go. Can go. Oh, and Force Dragon pointed out that if the Ifrit can turn multiple beings at once. So even if I have like, I don't know, 5 of them, it can still backfire. They can all be turned at once, and that would be pretty bad. Oh, this is road. That's, I gotta admit that I did not expect that. But really, you gotta love how weak those guys are against Banishers. Like, they stand a chance. None at all. Then I would very much like to get rid of the level 3 ones. Then what exactly does the Mega Circle do? Nothing. So yeah, technically the Mega Circle can do some things, but they haven't been unlocked yet. Meha needs to get a bit more experience with this guy, with this stuff, before they can actually do those things with them. So, yes, has not returned. And this is the really nice thing about this guy. If level 2 version attacks them, he turns them instead immediately. And like this is also pretty nice in general about those guys, about the Banishers. Dramidatu attacks them, they turn them. No question asked. Just like this. Yeah, Patience Reloaded pointing out the red being standing no chance against the red being standing no chance against the Banishers is probably the reason why the number of recruitable dispellers is limited. Hey, look! The forces are beginning to thin out. We might just be starting to win. The defeat of my comrade is not enough to destroy my cause. O slumbering gurneys of fire, heed my call for aid. So now he just starts summoning units. What the hell? So yeah, unfortunately says if Banish is recruitable here, that would be way too OP. And by the way, why did those guys not get an animation, but the summoners, but the fire ones? He can summon? Just who the hell is this Ifrit? As if convincing an entire mob of red beings to join me wasn't astonishing enough. Like, oh come on, they can move immediately? That's mean. Okay, Forge Dragon is saying that they probably had an animate equals no in their placement. But then my question would be why? So first of all, I gotta make my portals back out, because I don't want to lose them. Then let's start banishing the hell out of them. First of all, this guy, because this one will attack me on melee anyway, and then they will turn anyway. Okay, this is pretty lucky right now. Yeah, there is another portal over there, it's true patience reloaded. I just want to move those first. Then destroy this one more portal even now. Like there's so many portals, honestly. Kill this guy. They tried. They certainly tried. Then I would like to get rid of this guy. Huh. Not that easy. Perfect. And get rid of this guy as well. Because they are the only ones I cannot just turn. You know? Oh, damn it, I cannot reach that one. That's my mistake. And ouch. Shame. But at least this one is absolutely not in danger by the fire elementals, because I mean a 90% chance to dodge. 90% resistance. You get. I mean, I think you understand what I mean. Oh no, I'm gonna redo that turn because I really wanted to feed XP to this guy and I completely ignored them instead, which was a mistake and not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's move the portals first again. So less confusion is there. Banish this one. Banish this one. This one can reach that one. So, and that's what I would actually like to do. Okay, I should not have done that, it's true. So this was a needless risk, it obviously backfired. And which is just dumb, especially when I have safe ways of doing of using this guy. I can totally just send them against this guy. And even if they had missed, no problem. Like, really no problem. And instead I can just send him, and even if he missed, it wouldn't be a problem. Like this. We don't care. That happens, and whatever. Then I still wanna feed this guy XP. Perfect! I mean, now there is 0% chance of this messing up. And I saved this now because there's still a chance of this guy getting possessed. So I kinda have to take some, well, actions to avoid that from happening. Then what I would like to do first is just slow the hell out of this guy. Okay, I tried. Ouch. This was a mistake. Let's say it like this. It was clearly a mistake. And I'm just gonna use this one to tank. Also sacrifice this one just for the heck of it. And it should be fine, I think. I mean, technically I'm also gonna place this guy over this so my good banisher gets healed. I know you very well, Dama Rushdie, what you truly want. What you truly want. I know just how badly you missed the days of your glory when you were... This is also a typo. When you were truly the Queen of the Red Abbot. We are quite similar, you and I. What if I told you I can release you from your blue half's constraints to give you the choice you never had? No, no, no. Not good. Rushdie, is everything alright? I hate you! I will burn you alive and cut you into thin pieces! No, stop! What is happening to me? Me, I don't want to see you alive! I didn't say that. It's her. It happened. Rushdie has lost her balance. We must kill this Afridi as soon as possible. This will save her. Whatever happens, do not attack Rushdie. That is an order. This is an order. So yeah, of course they go for the portals instead. Which is a shame, honestly. But hey, they all survived, which is quite surprising, if I may say so. And he's doing a good job fighting the fire gods. Like, the fire gods are the only ones I actually have to kill. The other ones, just banish them and get more portals. Make my own collection of them. First of all, those guys have to back off still. And you can see that the gates have XP, which is sort of a bug, not a really important one though. So first of all, feed this guy the XP I wanted to give them. Die. Then slow this guy and keep them around so the great genie can get him next. Also get this one. Oh no, actually I gotta kill those guys first because they are pretty damn dangerous. Bye. Technically, but nah, I just want them to back up for now. Then let's get this guy first. This guy second. And yeah, this is the perfect position right now. And make sure that this one also gets a heal. And then like this. Yeah, oh no, actually not. I mean, how much would it raise limited damage? Quite a lot actually. How much this one? Still dangerous, so no thanks. I'm gonna put this one over here so they... Actually, if I have this guy available who gives bonus resistances, then yeah, this... I mean, look at this. This is strong enough. I can live with that. Easily. Quite easily. Okay, then... Let's see. Yeah, no. I don't think so. I do not think so at all. I'll kill you, Meh here! Don't listen to her! Soldiers, hurry up! We must stop this madness! Let her be. After all, she's far too busy with herself to pose any real threat. So basically the enemy units are going to ignore her now, and I do not have to take care of her. And that was not a good idea, because now he has to fight all of them, and that's bad. Partially because they're gonna wear him down, partially because he's going to kill, even if he survived, he's going to kill way too many of them, which I could just turn into portals. So yeah, that was a bad move. Then what I would like to do is banish this guy. Move those away. This guy. Right, there's another fire god, which I'm honestly gonna slow first, so they cannot be too much trouble for me. Then still gotta get this one. Really should forget about them. Get this one as well, preferably. And there's another one of them, but which I'm also gonna use to slow this guy. And slow this guy as well. Because they're just that dangerous. This is so funny when they try to fight with each other, dealing 1 damage each. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, something like this should work. And turn this one into a fire god so they can effectively block enemies. Then this guy is too far to make any cool things, basically. Whatever. So yeah, we already had that. So they are an enemy side, but they are not this enemy side. And this one works perfect, like a charm. Like, it's really a shame that it's probably gonna die, but it's still pretty nice. It's honestly a shame that they do not use the banisher attacks on them, because that would be quite easy. Whoa. Nice job, Zemir. Wait, he's Zemir? I thought he's Zamir. I'm no longer your servant, humans. Die! Stop! I won't let you harm any summoner. So basically, they keep fighting each other, and I thought this guy had a different name. Like, look, this guy is called Zamir, and in this scenario, first of all, he's called Zemir. Second of all, he has not retained his XP from the previous scenario, like those 3 to 6 Banisher XP, and he also has traits where he had no traits in the previous scenario, so that's a bit inconsistent. Like the worst offense in my eyes right now is just that you literally changed his name. I think by accident, but you still changed it. Die. And with this, I'm pretty close to a level up by now. Like, just a couple more units and I'm there. Oh, come on, I'm not hitting anything. This makes me sad. Then first of all, let's remove all those light shows from there so I actually see what's happening. And I would like to banish the small ones first, actually. Not because I want to have them killed. So Fano is pointing out that I'm apparently very observant, and that's a very nice trait, and thank you for that, I guess. I mean, yeah, I get your point. But yeah, it is just something that's kind of that's a fact. This is an inconsistency. Then I can actually save this one. Funny enough, I'm gonna kill this one. This one is level 0, but this guy is gonna help block them all, and I kinda need to save this guy for now. I think the best way would be like this. Yep. Okay, and this will help. I won't let you... I won't let you never harm our master. So basically, she will let her hurt him eventually. But no, what she meant to say was, I won't let you ever harm our master. I dare you, you stupid human lover! What kind of fight is that? Oh. Call my poor dispeller, but whatever, I don't really care about him. So Forstrang is pointing out who Rushdie has been corrupted too, because then it would kind of make sense, but yeah, that's just a mistake for sure. I just love it how the fire elementals waste time on fighting the portals. I shall restore my reign by blood! No! And then they basically start fighting with each other. In some unspecific way. But it's likely brutal. Nope, that's not what I want. I do not want to kill them. I absolutely want to weaken them. Okay, that was also dumb. Would that... This might work? Use the elementals against them. And this guy, because he's unable to kill her with his Swiss attack. Then I can just feed it to him. And with this I just need 14 more XP and I will have my level up. And then he's finally safe. Finally. Then let's remove the light shows first of all, because they are pretty distracting. And also make it harder to see what the hell is even going on. Then I absolutely want to get fire avatars into portals, which is not exactly working right now. Finally. Then I can now get this guy over here with the hope that the fire elementals will attack him and therefore make it easier. Okay, no, I do have to protect this one. Make it easier to just turn them all. So I'm also gonna block here, so this guy is in basically no danger at all. Okay, this might work. My master! Kill! I'm losing die! Control! The abyss kill is in danger! No, this is... It's pretty hard to read that out if you're just on your own, seriously. It's... I'm not really taking myself seriously. Poor dispeller, but whatever. I've achieved what I wanted, so... I don't mind. Die! 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 Enough! Smacks her other half with her spear, like this spear. Ah! So basically, she's providing a dramatic background while achieving nothing. Boom! Wonderful Ginny. There we go. Just as ordered. First of all, can I get this one? Nope, I cannot. Not like this at least. Perfect. Then this one as well, please. And then I gotta get those guys over here as well. Also, I have those guys so I can make small portals. You know what? I still need my air avatar. So, let's get one. No dice. Then lock those guys in so they cannot cause any harm. Perfect. And with this, the scenario is basically won. Also remove more of those light shows because there are way too many of them. Heal this guy somewhere, but not anywhere right there. Also hit this guy in the face just for fun. No! Okay, didn't kill him. Okay, that's great. This was damn close. Then this one gotta leave, this one gotta leave. This one is just gonna... This is distracting me a bit. Worth a try. Another attempt that did not work. Then... No, because too risky. Let's go with this one instead. Like the other two are not healthy to survive failing. Okay, this one is barely healthy enough. Nice. And there's this one as well. Okay, and honestly, I don't really care about more level 0 gates, dimensional gates, so I don't mind just destroying them right there and then. And with this, that army has been destroyed. Then let's keep moving. This is basically a healer. This guy needs no healer, and this guy doesn't need a healer either. Help me! You piece of... I'm dying! But I really gotta point out again, I would very much like to not have to read those kind of lines by myself. Because that's a bit confusing to say the least. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna trigger their last defense pre-major so they keep rushing at me. I think this is a really nice collection by now. You may have defeated my army, but I shall fight to the last. Wait, did he just create a circle of resistance around himself? Certainly seems like it. I believe he came up with a design that channels the magic in his body to form the protective sphere. He just can't stop surprising us, it seems. So basically he is more resistant now than he was previously. Well, let's finish him off, I guess. I mean, there's nothing else to do right now. So as you can see, Yaltic didn't get much to do this turn, this scenario, honestly. Because, well, what's he supposed to do? The Banishers did most of the job, and the other units were, if anything at all, just there to tank for them. And that's the truth. Like, I remember this guy getting hit once and having to retreat, and that was all I ever did. I honestly still don't get why he has gold. Death to the Anthropocrats. Okay, yep, nope. I wanna keep that guy. So yeah, if I'm fighting magical beings, then indeed I should just send Banishers only, because they lower their damage like a lot. Oh come on, really? I just wish they were willing to use their banishment attack on the low level ones. That would be kinda useful. Then first of all, I still want, like, I do not care enough about level 0 gates to actually get one out of those. I would much rather level up my summoners instead. And my other units. So, for example, my wonderful Ginny, so I will have the level 4 version as soon as possible. Like, truly as soon as possible, and not a moment later. dicey. Okay, I survived, that's nice. Then hit this one. Okay, try to hit that one. Let's use the Ultra Circle just so you can see how it looks, which is really nice. It did miss though because it's only precision and not always hits. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give that XP to Hjalti. He still needs his Summons Master. Then this guy also could use a little bit of XP, not much, but whatever. I don't think I'm gonna... Hey, this is Rohan! Nightmare, if you're seeing this look, I've got Rohan. Like, gonna cause for 8. Then... Mehi absolutely also needs some XP, so let's give it to him. Okay, let's try to give it to him. Okay, just a couple more fire elementals, who cares? Also nice, he gets XP. So since there's first of all no early finish bonus and the defeat conditions do not list turns run out, I would like to find out what it is. Like, I mean, it's only 7 turns from now, so that's totally doable. Just to wait out. Like, I just want to figure out if it's a bug. Ooh, nice! Increasingly stronger units. Yeah, I'm gonna take the photo. Don't mind if I do. But really, that's just nice. I mean, damn. Damn. Okay, now it's 25 of 25 turns. Oh. This is taking far too long. The enemy is far too inactive, suspiciously inactive, mind you. I need to flee while they are still preparing whatever devious plan they have in store. You may have won the battle, but the seeds of rebellion have long since been planted. Enjoy your peace while it lasts, for we will meet again in the abyss. Okay, in that case, basically if I do not finish him off in time, he's gonna use a spell on himself to escape. So I would like to finish him off instead, so you get the usual, the thing that happens usually when you fight this guy. So in that case, it is indeed not a mistake that the turns run out is not a losing condition. So if I actually beat him, the same things happens as if turns run out. You may have won the battle. Okay, I already said that one. It's time for me to return to the Grand Red Dream, while it's still free from your presence, to prepare for the inevitable. Did he just banish himself? This is just mind-blowing. I believe he used an altered formula of banishment on himself, one that doesn't wipe his mind. If what he said is true, we will have to deal with a far, far larger resistance once we get in the abyss. Look, with the leader gone, the remaining traitors are scattering. What remaining traitors? Rushdie, are you alright? That was close. He somehow disconnected me and my red half. She started trying to kill you and rambling about some nonsense. Thank Normalas, you're back. It was a mistake bringing you here. Now everything's back to normal. We can finally go home. If you don't mind, my league, the banishment would like to place Rushdie Rami onto surveillance. After all, there might be a 17.314% chance of her murdering you in her sleep after this incident. Good idea. By the way, for your plentiful resistance, I'll give you some of my luxuries. Oh, my league, I'm extremely honored. Let's return to the city. Sir, we searched the rebel camp and we found some belongings of the leader that you might want to have a look at. Alright, let's see. Whoa, Frit, the guy sure loves reading. Looks like we've got, not instead of we are got, a summoning guide for Jinn. Then there's a space missing. There's Red Cult's manifesto. There's another space missing, and there's also an apostrophe missing. Alchemy's political flaws, another space missing. The Anarchist cookbook, and banishment formulas and how to make your own. Hey, look! It's a very sphere he used to protect himself. We might be able to use it too. The sphere can be given to a unit upon recall, like the artifacts from Kagata. It provides the bearer with an increase of 50% to all resistances. I sense something approaching. I'm catching the sound of heavy breathing. It's a human! Who in the right mind would be running the desert alone? Send the camera riders to investigate, fast! I finally found you. He must have fainted. Quick, give the man some water. We need to bring him to Tartar Bar immediately. And with that, the scenario is over. And for now, any questions left? Because otherwise the stream is over. Like, the scenario is gone. We've managed to beat down the rebellion, even though Mihail showed that he was really not prepared for what he was doing, like not leaving Rushdie behind, not bringing enough dispellers, not even knowing how many dispellers he has, stuff like that, basically. So yeah, any more questions? Because otherwise it's just the usual. See you next stream. And of course, thanks for watching. In that case, see you next time.